Hey everyone. Yeah, everyone. Alright, I want to do this update because I was supposed to do this video a while and I kind of was delayed, unfortunately. Under a month ago, I've decided that I don't want to do gypsy content anymore. And the reason why is because of the fact that to harp on the girl's future while harping on her past at the same time does nothing, settles nothing. I don't, and I'll still say it, I don't agree with how things went down in her past and how it all transpired. But at the same time, thinking like an adult, I can't really say I knew anything about her or was within the mind of Gypsy at the time it all happened. So, everyone has their own way to dealing with stuff. You know what I'm saying? But ever since a lot of us kind of walked to the other side and came back to our side and back and forth, people are people, you know? And people are generally nice. I mean, everyone has their little vice, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, it's cleared a lot of the air in the last month, or less, that, I don't know, it feels like that we can have a conversation, we can have fun, we can laugh, we can have a good time. We don't have to concentrate on Gypsy anymore. Gypsy, on the other hand, is trying to create a future for herself. Why? Because she has a child. Unbeknownst to what y'all want to believe, of course. But she has a child. She's with Ken. She's got her family. She's got Christy and Rod. Okay? She wants to grow and she wants to give the child the life that she deserves. And not the life that Gypsy had to lead at the given point. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, you talked to Gypsy Brothers Blanchard. You talked to this. You talked to that. Actually, I haven't talked to her yet. I haven't spoken to her one-on-one yet at all. I'm sure she has bigger fish to fry than have to want to talk to me. I'm not that popular. But I have spoken to Christy, I have spoken to Rod. I think I might have spoken to Ken once or twice here and there. But, like, she's trying to live a life. And people of the past, and I've said this in my own lives, okay? People of the past, everyone's got a story. Especially on this app, I found out. Everyone has a story. And they're out here because they want to be accepted in life. Or they want to be, you know, acknowledged, or whatever have you. Or they want to grow somewhere, and they chose this app, okay? And there's different people along all different wavelengths, okay? They're not just criminals. They're not just murderers. There's rapists, and you know what I'm talking about with that. There's SAers. There's people who sell rugs. It just, the list can go on and on and on, okay? But at some point, people, they want to actually reform themselves in some way. Some people don't want to stay like this forever, you know? They know they've had a rocky past, but some people do actually want to change and want to prove to the world that, hey, I was this person, but I don't want to be anymore. I want to be a part of society. I want to work, make money, create a business, yada, yada, yada. All the Gypsy verse is really doing at this given point, not all of them. The content creators are one thing, you know, the ones that are making actual, factual content. But it's all the rest that are all jumping on the bandwagon and are making screenshotted recordings. They're making fun of Gypsy. It's all about her artwork. Oh, her own blown beauty art. Everyone's making fun of that. Everyone's making fun of her looking like a possum. And then there's other little things here. And it keeps going on and on and on. That to the point that I'm opening up TikTok, instead of seeing the content I want to see from the people who are actually creating new content and to actually share and like their stuff, I can't see any of it. All I see is Gypsy, 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 and it's all repetitive crap. There's nothing new about it. And the drama this one says, and drama that one says, and this one moved to that side, and that one moved to this side. It started to become boring. I posted it on my thoughts. I'm getting rid of anybody I see in my FYP and my friends list that posts any nasty Gypsy content, because I just don't want to be a part of it anymore, okay? And call me crazy. I mean, you could turn around and say, oh, you jumped to the other side, blah, 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 blah. Well, no. A large portion of us dropped to the other side for a reason. We come together in a situation to talk about, to see if there was a way to rectify a situation. And along the lines, we got to know a lot of the people on the other side. I found out a lot of them are pretty much human like you and I. They're pretty much genuine, you know? And that's kind of like what we need on this app. We need to be, like, back to normal. But, like, to sit back and keep following the charade of shit And keep continuing that travel, it helps nobody. And if I have any advice for anybody, when it comes to Gypsy or any other criminal of any type out there that wants to reform, do it. Go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But like all the people that are judging Gypsy all this time, you are no different than her. If you think about it. She wants to create a life and y'all are attacking her. So she's fighting back. Why? Because she has to. I mean, why wouldn't she not do it? You know what I'm saying? But how is somebody supposed to advocate for cyberbullying when all the cyber bullies are attacking her? You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a never-ending cycle back and forth. But if you stop talking about her, maybe, just maybe, she'll be able to start a life. But then there's going to be those other people sitting on the sidelines going, oh, I got new tea, she got a job, let's call her and make her lose her job. Oh, I got some tea, she's making money on Lifetime. Oh, I got some tea of this. Oh, it's not a real baby. Oh, it's not that. Whatever she does, it's a constant report. If you don't give her a chance to make the changes she wants in life to maybe better herself, she's never going to change. It's always going to be like this. And you've heard her. She admitted on a live video, or maybe it was a recording, I saw a couple of them, where she said she admits that she's a schmurderer. And she did what she did. She admits that she was thinking a couple times on aliving herself because of this whole entire situation, because she can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? She can't go out into society and be anything unless somebody attacks her. You know? So me, in my personal opinion, away from her past, okay, I would support anything she does in the future. I mean, hell, she's doing artwork. If I had the extra 120 sitting around from all the thousands of bills I gotta pay, I'd buy one of her artwork. Signed or not, I would be proud to post it on my wall. And you wanna know why? Because that tells me she's growing. She's trying to get somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying? I'd be proud whatever happens, if she stays with Ken and marries him, or whether or not she ends up with someone else. Doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. But that she grows and her child grows with her into the future, and maybe she won't be bullied to death. Maybe her mom will actually tell her about the story of what happened, so she knows. Hopefully she won't be berated to death by the whole Gypverse trying to ruin Gypsy's life, because what kind of life is that child going to have? You know what I'm saying? So, as of today, if you haven't noticed already, if you post any Gypsy content, I've already unfollowed you. There's only certain people I've kept on my list that I feel are true content creators and are worth being followed, and I will still be following them. If I lose y'all as followers, it is what it is. I'll gain them back once again on whatever niche I create. I just can't do it anymore. It's enough. It's drama. And all I want to do is like create content and meet new people, network, get people involved in, a conversation. It has nothing to do with anybody's name or anyone's bullshit anymore. It's all getting old. And hoping this other situation that's going on in my life right now quells itself too. Gotta move on, gotta do something different, And if it means I'm on the other side, or I'm on this side, or I'm neutral and I'm flip-flopping, so be it. It is what it is. So with that being said, thanks for watching.